Okay, lesson 359. God's answer is some form of peace. All pain is healed, all misery replaced with joy. All prison doors are opened, and all sin is understood as merely a mistake. Father, today we will forgive your world and let creation be your own. We have misunderstood all things, but we have not made sinners of the holy sons of God. What you created sinless, so abides forever and forever. Such are we, and we rejoice to learn that we have made mistakes which have no real effects on us. Sin is impossible, and on this fact, forgiveness rests upon a certain base more solid than the shadow world we see. Help us forgive, for we would be redeemed. Help us forgive, for we would be at peace. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so what I can share is that it's very subtle, but it feels so like these days leading up to Christmas. So for me, today is the 23rd. It's 2 days away. And it's just feeling like there is such hope in my heart. And there's such strength in my awareness of that we always have this choice to remain peaceful and loving. Even if something really challenging is happening, like Justine's such a great example because don't talk about you. Like recently she's just started to explore sometimes like hitting or biting, and but it just doesn't seem like her. It seems such like she's frustrated and she just feels like kind of hopeless. But like, because she's small, I know her very well. I just kind of feel like I'm able to be like, okay, hold on, not reacting. I remember, you guys, my mom saying that one time her older sister like bit her, and so their mom bit the older sister to be like, that's how it feels, which I get. And who knows, at that moment, I'm not judging my grandmother. I just never knew her, so that's why I didn't say my grandmother. She passed away when my mom was young. So, there are these moments where you like want to react and you want to make the situation real, and you want to say like, okay, that's not okay. And of course, sometimes that's part of the conversation, but it's just, it's this other element of no matter what you're saying or doing, you're not giving away your sovereignty. And for me, that's like an energetic, like I know when I'm like, I remember like Cesar Millan talks about dogs when they're like in an aggressive state. He calls it the red zone, and he can tell if a dog is in the red zone where it's just gonna attack until it's done, or until somebody really interferes. And I know what that feels like in my body. It's an energetic, it's like, no way this is happening, And I was going on a run there where I was no way. And I was going on a run where I was like having lots of reactivity. No way. And just like, no way, Jose. She loves holy moly. Holy moly. And no way, Jose. Mm-hmm. But recently, just because I've brought my awareness to this idea of remaining at my center, remaining at peace, and looking at everything really like a video game, like you are programmed to push my buttons, so let me not react, because that just doesn't feel masterful for me to react. It just feels like it's just that kind of thing when you see someone who's down already and you're just gonna like kick them while they're down. It's like if I see someone in their own way having a reaction or a tantrum, am I going to meet them there? It's just like, that just doesn't feel like the attractive choice. I fall into it, but so it's just like with the lesson, when we rely upon this other world view of like that our goal and our job and our focus would be to remember the innocence in everyone, we can still respond and say, okay, you just hit my car, so let's exchange car insurance information. Like, it's just not like, what were you thinking? And this whole huge projected response of like, you idiot, you know?
Mama.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that too much?
Too much. Too much.
It's too much.
I'm not taking it.
So we're just finishing.
Bye, Ma.
And the thing is, when we...
Mask.
Oh, you want to wear your mask? Okay. I call this her mask shirt just because it helps me, which is covered in maple syrup.
I scored a bit.
Huh?
I could make the
Mask?
Yes,
I love thinking that, like, at her age and even, you know, months ago, she knew the word mask. And I'm like, I don't think I ever knew the word mask as, like, a 18-month-old, you know? It's the world we're living in.
I buy mask.
Okay, one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mask. What is that?
So, the other thing about not reacting is the reaction you can get by not reacting. And that's what I get from the lesson is like, you know, you free the other person from guilt and you receive a miracle.
Yes, good.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, you don't react in the way that is sort of expected. And that happened to me in my personal life, which I can't share fully, really. It doesn't feel right. Where somebody was like confessing something, and I was like, well, that could happen to anyone. And they were like, you know, they felt that the prison door had opened, and I felt like, oh my gosh, they feel liberated and redeemed by my understanding and my pure vision. So like, imagine really being the Christ. You're just going around letting everyone out of jail. How good does that feel? You know, it's like letting a innocent man out of jail and giving them back their life. I mean, that has a good that has a really powerful reverberation in your being, you know. So that's what I'm interested in. And so we are going to continue this focus. I mean, this has always been the focus, but the fact that I feel like I got more of a handle on it is like, oh, we are not stopping this, girl. No way, girl. So we are excited. It's the eve of Christmas Eve. And we bless your day of practicing as always. We believe in you. We're on 360. Here we come. What else would you like to say? Justine, would you like one more song? How about this one? Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Or do you want a different one? Feliz Navidad. Oh, you have a boogies? Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Okay. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. Good tidings for Christmas and Happy New Year. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la. Don you know our dear farewell, la 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 la. Merry you dead carol, la 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 la. Dude, she's gonna have a Christmas album out next year.
Hey, teacher.
Okay, thanks for listening to our Christmas song.
Christmas songs.
You rock.
I rock.
Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out.